Welcome to Standard Deviant School Basic Math. I'm Laura Hopewell. Today's program is dividing integers. Let's say I have 27 brains and 3 friends to give them to. Assuming I like my friends the same, how many brains do I give to each friend? Well, that's what dividing integers is all about.
We'll start the show off with a description of division. Then we'll tackle long division, which is division of big numbers. We'll do some sample problems and show you how to check your answer along the way.
Just like subtraction is the reverse of addition, division is the reverse of multiplication.
Division is the process of breaking down numbers into equal groups. Let's get back to the brain problem. I have 27 brains and I want to divide them among my 3 friends, Hoss, Chickenhead, and Mr. Lizard. So I'm dividing 27 by 3.
The number being divided, 27 in this case, is the dividend, and the number you're dividing by, or 3, is the divisor. The answer to a division problem is called the quotient. For our example, 27 divided by 3, the quotient is 9.
Now let's process the reverse. Now let's reverse the process.
If we reverse the division process and multiply the answer, 9, by the divisor, 3, we'd get 27. The dividend. Pretty cool, huh?
So, division is just multiplication in reverse. You can always check your answers by multiplying the divisor by the quotient. Just like everything else, the division process becomes more involved when we're dividing larger numbers. Picture this problem.
First, we'll put the numbers into the proper format. The dividend, 581, goes underneath the division sign. It's being divided. The divisor, 34, goes to the left of the division sign.
What we're about to show you is called long division, because there's long numbers to divide. Ready to start?
Boy, and how?
The first step is to see how many times the divisor, 34, will go into the number in the largest digits place in the dividend.
The largest digit place will always be the number on the far left, since digit places increase as they go to the left.
In this instance, the number in the largest digits place is the 5 in the hundreds place. So we divide 34 into 5. We've hit a stumbling block. 34 won't go into 5. When this happens, you must include the digit to the right, so we have to include the integer in the digits place to the right, 8. So now we see how many times 34 will go into 58. 34 goes into 58 one time. If 58 could not have been divided by 34, then we would have had to include the next number to the right in the dividend. But since 34 goes into 58 one time, then the 1 goes above the 8.
Notice the 1 goes above the 8 and not the 5. That's because 34 is divided into 58 and not 5.
The next step is to multiply 1 by 34 to get 34. You place the product of these two numbers directly below the 58. We subtract 34 from 58 to equal 24. Now we divide 34 into 24. But we first bring down the 1 in the units place of the dividend next to 24. So now we're trying to find out how many times 34 goes into 241.
The only way to find the answer to this is through trial and error. Let's try to divide 34 into 241 6 times.
To do this, we multiply 6 times 34. Then, the product is 204. We subtract 204 from 241 to equal 37. 37 is left over, but the divisor, 34, can be divided into 37 because 37 is larger than 34. So, we know we can divide 34 into 241 by a larger number than 6.
Let's try 7. 34 times 7 equals 238. 238 goes beneath 241 because we're dividing 34 into 241. If we subtract 238 from 241, we get 3. And 3 can't be divided by 34. So, we know that 34 goes into 241 7 times.
There's no more numbers to bring down from the dividend, so we're done because 34 can't go into 3. But we still have a remainder of 3 left at the end of the division problem.
A division problem has a remainder when the divisor cannot go into the dividend exactly. The remainder should always be less than the divisor. If it's not, then you know you've done something wrong.
So the answer to our division problem is 17 with a remainder of 3. It's also always a good idea to check your work to make sure some minor error hasn't thrown off the whole division process.
We just thrown off the whole division process.
You mean the remainder's bigger than the divisor?
Yes, General.
Sir, the president's on the phone, and he wants an answer. A correct answer.
Remember, to check a division problem, you just multiply the quotient or answer by the divisor and add the remainder if there is one. If it equals the dividend, then you know you're right. For our problem, we multiply 17 times 34 to equal 578. Then add the remainder, 3, to equal 581. Our answer's right.
Quotients, divisors, remainders, you saw a lot of terms today, so let's go over them one more time.
Division is the process of breaking down numbers into equal groups. The dividend is the number being divided. The divisor is the number doing the dividing. The answer is called the quotient, and the part left over is the remainder.
Well, folks, we've reached the end of the program. Good luck dividing and conquering the world of division. I'm Laura Hopewell. Thanks for watching Standard Deviant School. Take care.